Last night, you spent 2 hours deciding what to wear to the party. This morning, it'll take you 2 minutes to list it on Depop and make your money back. Just grab your phone, snap a few photos, and we'll take care of the rest. The sheer dress and platform heels you'll never wear again? There's a birthday girl searching for them right now. Your one and done look is about to pay for your next night out. Or at least the ride home. Your style can make you cash. Start selling on Depop, where taste recognizes taste.
Listen, all you New Yorkers. Taxi!
Okay, man, we're looking around.
This is the 77 WABC minicast.
Back to the phones we go. Line 1, Frank in Staten Island. Frank, welcome to the Dominic Carter Show. What's on your mind?
How you doing? Yeah, I wanted to talk about Mayor Mamdani and the food store. He really is a socialist. He really knows nothing about economics. This boondoggle that he wants to do that's starting in East Harlem, it'll probably fail like in 2 months. The whole concept of a nonprofit food store, the idea of selling things, it just doesn't make any sense. For it not to have a profit, there's going to be operating costs. Now, maybe he's not going to pay rent because the land is owned by the city, but he's got to pay employees. He wants them to have a union. He wants to give them maybe $20 an hour at least, right? The food, who knows what it's going to be or how good it's going to be. You know, in Staten Island, we already have a low cost store. It's called Aldi, and it's pretty good. The people go there. You could get some nice things for a lower price. Some things are not. So if you want beef and stuff like that, you kind of have to pay a regular price. But if you want something like coffee creamer or orange juice or milk, it's way less price than ShopRite or something like that. But but those still operate at a profit. That's what you have to do. He doesn't know anything. And he quoted the other day, the famous quote by Margaret Thatcher, that with socialism, you eventually run out of other people's money. But then he says, but you need a socialist to clean up the mess. Wait a second. The mess is caused by
Frank,
the socialists.
Frank. I saw him make that statement about Margaret Thatcher as well, and I didn't get exactly what I get it about what she said about, so eventually with a socialist you run out of other people's money. That's absolutely true. And then for him to say you need a socialist to fix it, I didn't understand his point, the logic. What's that saying? He's too cute by half. He's Mr. Social Media. You and I both know the only thing I disagree with you on is the supermarket in East Harlem is not going to fail in 2 months. It's in his interest to make sure that it lasts for at least 6 to 8 months. He's going to try his best to make sure that it stays around. But it's not fair to the other stores in the area, the supermarkets, the bodegas, the mom and pop stores on the corners, and you're bringing this in as the mayor of New York City that is, if theoretically, is going to shut down the free market system. It's just not going to work. It's not going to work at all. Go ahead, Frank. You have the last word before I move on.
Yeah, it can't work because even for something low price or, God forbid, free, you're going to have lines out the door. You're going to need to hire security people because they want to get into the store and they can't get into the store. They're not going to let them in because everybody's going to try to get in at once. But like when I go to Aldi or ShopRite, customers go in without security because it's a for-profit store. You could get what you want. Nothing's going to run out, at a low price or something like that. His idea of a store, the people will rush to get there. They'll try to get in. They can't get in. There'll be fights outside the store.
Absolutely.
With people absolutely.
Hey, Frank, and let's I got to move on, but let's not forget the heroin addicts that's going to be interacting with the people online. Let's not forget that. Let's not pretend that the heroin addicts and the needles, that they're not there on 116th Street in East Harlem and around the area of La Marqueta. Let's not forget that, okay? So it's going to be very interesting. It's just not going to work. Mamdani! And your socialist ideas, you need to get on that horse that brought you into town and leave.